week.
Right.
We expect Cassie will be in his natural defensive midfield role and Lionel Carroll in his natural left back position.
And it'll be interesting to see how that plays out and how they are able to handle Bertrand Traoré, because Traoré scored last week, or excuse me, scored in the opening match against Amiens. So how will they contain Traoré in that attack will be important.
Check out the talent on display on the bench today for Lyon. The likes of Houssem Aouar, the talented youngster. Mariano also available. Jordan Ferry. And of course, the captain, Nabil Fekir. And the ball rolls at Parkwell. Lyon pass to Terrier. Flighted in over the top of, kept in by Traoré. Into the area, Bertrand Traoré. Traoré on his left, Traoré goal bound, but an easy save for Sells.
Good for...
It's opened up here for the square ball to the Costa. It's Lala on his left. And it's regards that Saint-Etienne match. More on that in a moment. Here's Ndombele looking for the opening. Denied by Sells.
The touches, last couple of touches for Depay has not been clean.
An excellent overlap for Carroll, looking for his options, squeezes it through. First chance for ʻTraʻzvourg, and it's set wide by Jonas Martin. So he's promising here as Terrier has his step on his marker. Kone recovers in time and sends a turn, slips. Toussaint recovers well. He's on his right, Toussaint, and it's well over the bar. Was he fouled? Referee has given it its affinity. It will be Memphis Depay, goal bound and saved by Matt Sells.
Maybe try to pick up a second yellow.
Swung in by Memphis. Dangerous ball that just bounces in front of Marcelo. There's Lala. Flung in near post.
Their zone, so well done by ʻTraʻzvourg.
For Memphis, who stayed on side. Memphis on his right looking for an opening. Memphis inside of the area. Raphael needs to pick one out. Over the head of Terrier. Toussaint follows up, and it's parried wide by Sells. We'll put outswinger toward the penalty spot, just wide by Terrier. And then Nuno da Costa, the lone center forward. And here they come from distance. Goal-bound parry by Lopez. And that was Carroll, the aforementioned left back, in a more attacking role.
Oh, well, someone challenging your spot, yeah.
Thomasson. It's a poor corner given straight to...
Yeah, here. He's been very good so far.
Memphis in swinger to the edge of the sixth. Traoré makes contact and it stays out. Memphis.
Outlets and chances for him to make a pass.
So fought by Toussaint. The ball gets underneath Memphis. He could not recover as Mitrovic gets it away. Sissoko to take it away. Here's Sissoko. Trying to bend it into your side for Mendy. Looping cross toward the back post.
9.
Threaded through for Terrier, who could get there. Terrier sends it goal bound, and what a finish! Martin Terrier won't celebrate against his old club, but he's smiling on the inside. Get there ahead of Mitrovic. It's a square ball. Depay coming back again. Ndombele back into the middle. Traoré. Traoré turns, and seconds left in the 45 of regulation. And that's the man who was just on the receiving end of what he felt was a foul.
Maintain possession and regain the possession for Lyon.
And that will do for the opening half. OL 1, ʻTraʻzvourg 0. 42nd player with a shot on target for ʻTraʻzvourg. The ball rolls in the second half of the Parkwell. Squared in for Terrier. Someone needs to make a run. Terrier goes for goal himself. And it's over the ball. Drags it across for Traoré into the area as Bertrand Traoré shoots for a goal, and it gets away from Sells, but also away from goal.
Well done by
Raphael. Austin back post, dangerous, venomous ball to Toussaint. Third corner for OL. Outswinger from Memphis toward the penalty spot, and just wide from Toussaint. A third volley and a third miss. To Martin, fortunate bounce for Traoré. Now Mendy, the early ball to the back post, and Memphis won't get there. Memphis lays it off for Traoré on his left. Traoré looking for the top corner, but sails over the crossbar. In lane, and that would have left Memphis open. Here's another chance as Memphis makes the run. Traoré's onside and denied by Sells.
What?
There for Bertrand Traoré. Traoré on his left. That's a clever ball to find Diop. Shake, squared back in, and maybe A little too set place Anthony Gonzalez. ța∺rg just coming back from a shoulder in.
2 now for ța∺rg.
Swinging toward the penalty spot. Goal kick. Oh, no, they'll get a the near side. Squared in, it's Traore, 1v1. Traore around the goalkeeper. Pulls the trigger and doubles the lead for Lyon. Gorgeous downhill football from OL. Finished off by fortunate bounce here for Lyon and for Memphis. Played in this space
to cut it off. We haven't seen anything out wide from ța∺rg.
Foul that goes OL's way is
Under ța∺rg.
Meanwhile, here's Memphis on the free kick. Memphis missed by
Goal, even dropping back deeper as well.
Memphis gets away from his marker. Memphis last-ditch effort working against Lala. The overlap from Mendy, squared in toward the back post, sliding in. Shake just shot.
Did well. A little bit tired. You can see just not quite.
Lionel Corot slot back into a left back position. Meanwhile, here's Sissoko.
Limiting the chances that they've had.
Dangerous from Morel, and more danger could be on the way. Morel to find Memphis Depay. The run from Bertrand Traore. Starting in the wide area, the 6'6" striker on his left. And soars over the crossbar.
Oh, ța∺rg had.
Here makes his season debut for OL.
And this is a move.
ța∺rg just on the wrong side of the net as the big sprints away. Here's Memphis on his left. Squared for FHD. First shot of the match for FHD if he can pull the trigger. Couldn't find
Work is important.
And goal bound Sissoko.
Some fresh legs.
FHD into the area. FHD left-footed shot away from target. That's a bit through for Nabil FHD. Awar. Scooped into the box for Da Costa. First time pass doesn't quite come off. Goal kick, Anthony Lopez.
I think that front.